been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. The rain started earlier today. It hasn't let up much. It is going to be a wet one. Glad you're with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Nice and dry here in the booth, but Greg, you've been down on the field and played in one of these sloppy, wet, rainy games. What is it like?
Well, it depends what position you play. For the offensive defensive linemen, they love it. It's a little bit slower. The defense is a little bit slower to react to the ball. A lot more runs, less pass protection. So for them, they're thrilled. But for anybody who has to handle the ball on either side, offense or defense, this is a nightmare. You're stressing about what gloves, no gloves. Do I sometimes wear gloves? The quarterback, towel. There is a lot of conversations going on with the equipment guys in the locker room. Rain games for skill players are the worst.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They are led out by the 6'4" quarterback. Out of Notre Dame, it's Riley Leonard.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
10 yards on the pickup.
That's Pierce in motion. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now
they'll go with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of a yard. And the Colts first down.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A run with Taylor. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. A second effort, and he is in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You go in on a win, everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you need to continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll run the sneak. And he will have the Chiefs first down. to get about 3 that time on 3rd and 2.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he will get into the end zone. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Colts offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Leonard. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Jamari on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. He'll look deep for Pittman. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Back deep to receive the explosive Kevontae Turpin. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Spears. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. That one complete to Pierce. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. As we are ready to get back underway. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
They'll send their tight end left. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read. But what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Onto the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Colts will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The Chiefs offense and Tyjae Spears getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run the draw. That's Spears. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Once again, it's Spears. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
On the stop. Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. The Colts offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. And And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
In motion is Barner. On third down, here's a run by Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
That's Pierce in motion. They'll go again here with Taylor. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 7. Open left side is Barner. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw. It's Leonard. And this ball incomplete on third down. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Tyjae Spears getting ready for their next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Play action here. Mahomes to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And now the decision has been made. The challenge flag is out. They want a review of the previous play. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right. But it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Now Mahomes taking off. He'll try to get there. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Kansas City.
Throwing is Mahomes.
First down.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40s.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion is Barner. On 1st and 10, it is Leonard.
What an advantage advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here, why.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He was taken down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
A gain of 14. First down, Indianapolis.
In motion is Barner. Now toss play for Taylor. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A run with Taylor, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. To the air is Leonard. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hanson, who has the EA Sports
Our tour around the
halftime
NFL
report.
starts now in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Eagles. All right, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense and Tyjae Spears getting ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That one is complete to Hartman. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
They go right back to Taylor. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, they're on the tackle.
46-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Williams gets it on the draw. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
To the air on third down. Here's Leonard. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis.
A gain of
36 yards.
First down, Colts.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. That's just a big-time play.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Leonard now on second down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Colts will extend their third quarter lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Tyjae Spears getting ready for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. A run up the middle, Spears. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
30-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
On second down, Spears. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now it's Spears. We'll get this to about midfield. Robert Spillane spills him there. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8. Mahomes back. And he gets back to Hardman. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 41.
From the gun, here's Spears. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He takes off. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Rashad Smith. Touchdown, KC. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out in front by a point. It's 14-13.
Colts 13.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Ashton Gelati that time, able to bring him down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down. Leonard. And this one is caught by Pierce. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, here's Leonard. He gets this one complete to Pittman. 15 yards through the air. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. A gain of
And how
15.
about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Indy. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for 2 now.
The Colts will line up for the 2.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Tyjae Spears getting ready for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Mecole Hardman.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Colts offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
48-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's good.
18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Indianapolis.
18 on the play. And the Colts 1st down.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. In motion comes Pittman. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Leonard. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Spears. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. Well, he swung out wide to Spears. 37.
Tajay Spears. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw is Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Colts offense ready for this next possession. And this could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many people around the league were expecting them to come in here and win, but they are on the verge of doing just that. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. That one complete to Pierce. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. The Colts about set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. This is 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Spears. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2.
They'll drop to throw.
2nd and 8.
He'll step up and run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They'll come up now for second down.
Mahomes pass intended for McCole Hardman.
Here's Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
To throw is Mahomes. Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way